So very good morning, my dear aspirants. So today we are going to discuss about India, United States of America, international relations. So this is our first lecture, and in this first we will discuss about the bilateral relations. Recent telephonic conversation, recent high-level visits to USA, recent high-level visits to India, exchanges on margins of multilateral events. Later we will discuss about defense relations, counterterrorism cooperations, economic relations, cyber security, energy cooperations, nuclear power cooperations, science and technology and space cooperations, and we will end with the education relations. So first, bilateral relations. Here you can observe who is this person? Joseph Biden. Who is this person? Narendra Modi. Please do remember. Please do remember. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulated President Biden and conveyed best wishes for his tenure and looked forward to working closely with him to further evaluate in the India-US strategic partnership. Both leaders discussed at length regional developments and the wider geopolitical context. Both noted that India and US partnerships is firmly anchored in a shared commitment to democratic values. They reiterated the importance of working with like-minded countries to ensure rules-based international order and free, open, inclusive Indo-Pacific region, which is an important topic to be discussed. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Joseph Biden affirmed the importance of addressing the challenges of global climate change. Prime Minister also welcomed President Biden's decision to recommit to the Paris Agreement, which was cancelled by former President Trump, and highlighted the ambitious targets India has set for itself in the area of, you are well aware, International Solar Alliance (ISA). And Prime Minister also took the opportunity to invite 46th President of United States to visit India. Coming to External Affairs Minister, please observe here who is this person? Subramaniam Jaishankar. Who is this person? The 71st. Please do remember, guys, he is the 71st United States Secretary of State. Who is this person? Antony Blinken. Please remember what is his name? Antony Blinken. Blinken. Our External Affairs Minister warmly congratulated Secretary Blinken or Antony on his appointment and wished him success in his new responsibilities. External Affairs Minister and Secretary Antony Blinken expressed their commitment to consolidate and expand the multifaceted strategic partnership. They appreciated the robust defense and security ties, growing economic engagement, productive healthcare collaboration, and strong people-to-people linkages as their important pillars. And recognizing the challenges of post-COVID world, They agreed to work together to address global issues, including safe and affordable vaccine supply. Both also reiterated their commitment to peace and security, especially in the Indo-Pacific region. Please do remember, guys. What is the Indo-Pacific region? What is the Indo-Pacific region? Please do remember. The area of Indian Ocean and Pacific Ocean. The area of Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean is nothing but Indo-Pacific, Indo-Pacific Ocean. But in this in this Indo-Pacific Ocean, there is a major problem. There is a major problem with the China. So that's why in this Indo-Pacific region, India, Japan, USA, and newly added Australia formed a quad group to counter China's aggression in South China Sea. So the most important agreement between India, USA, Japan, and Australia is the Quad Agreement. So that is our first need of the hour of all these four countries. So that's why whenever there is any meeting, definitely they will reiterate their commitment to peace and security, especially in the Indo-Pacific region. Note it, guys. The next one will be the recent high-level visits to the USA. Please do remember, guys. Narendra Modi became the Prime Minister in which year? 2014. And from that day, Narendra Modi visited USA 6 times. Please remember how many times he visited USA from 2014 to till date? 6 times. Please do remember, guys. Prime Minister visit to Washington DC in June 2017 was the first opportunity for Prime Minister of India and the US President Donald Trump to exchange the views. Please do remember in 2017. Many outcomes emerged from this visit in areas of defense, security, and strategic cooperations, energy, and counterterrorism. Narendra Modi on 22nd September 2019 visited once again to the USA in the India Community event Howdy Modi. This was a very, very successful visit for Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Please remember Howdy Modi. What is the date? 22nd September 2019. And what is that event? What is the place of the event house done? Coming to the Vice President visits to the USA In September 2018, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu, who was the Vice President of India, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu, External Affairs Minister, nothing but who is that person right now? Subramaniam Jaishankar visited recently in 2019. Raksha Mantri in the bilateral meeting with USA with counterpart secretary Esper visited in 2019 as well as 2020, and this is very very important. In 2019 and 2020, how many chief ministers visited? How many chief ministers? How many Indian chief ministers visited USA? Total 3 CMs. Please do remember, guys. Tamil Nadu CM, Tamil Nadu CM. Who is that person? Edapati Palaniswamy. Meghalaya CM, Meghalaya CM, Conrad Kongal Sangama, and Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy. And recent high-level visits to India. President Donald Trump visited along with his First Lady Melania Trump, wife of Donald Trump, on 24th to 25th February 2020. And during the visit, he also visited Ahmedabad to attend Namaste Trump, as he visited in Howdy Modi. Here, memorandum of understandings, couple of memorandum of understandings related to cooperation for the safety of medical products and for promoting mental health were also signed. Coming to the President Obama paid a state visit to India in January 2015 and participated also in 66th Republic Day celebrations as the chief guest. It is a very very important one. Secretary of State Michelle R. Pompeo, who visited India in June 2019. And Secretary of Commerce visits like Wilbur Ross and other high official visits like John Sullivan. In the same way, several senators as well as Deputy Secretary of State Stephen E. Bignon visited New Delhi. So there are many diplomatic agreements signed between India and US in these official visits. And coming to the exchanges on margins of multilateral events, please do remember Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Trump met at Manali, Osaka, Birates for multilateral events like Z20, like a Z20 summit. In the same way as East Asian Summit, both the Raksha Mantri as well as External Affairs Minister also met at several Asian regional forums. And the main important one was the Quad Foreign Ministers meeting. So in exam, you may get what is this Quad group. Please do remember, guys, what is this Quad group or Quad countries? What is this? What is this quadrilateral security dialogue? Nothing but QSD. This QSD or this quad group, which is an informal meeting between India, Japan, Australia, and US for counterparting Chinese aggression in South China Sea as well as Indo-Pacific region, and to ensure and sustain an open, free, and prosperous Indo-Pacific region according to the rules of United Nations Convention Law of Seas 1958 Act. There were several semi-regular summits, meetings, information exchanges, agreements, military drills of all the members. In this defense relation, you can observe this tiger triumph. In the same way, Malabar exercise, Yuddhabhyas, Shatrujit exercise, Vajraprahar exercise. So these all are the multilateral Quad agreements. Please to remember, guys, the idea behind the Quad group is to keep the strategic and significant sea routes in the Indo-Pacific region, which is seen as a strategic grouping to reduce Chinese influences. And the core objective of the Quad is to secure a rules-based global order, liberal trading system, as well as the freedom of navigation under UNCLOS. What is the abbreviation of UNCLOS? United Nations Convention Law of Seas. Please remember it, guys. In the next lecture, we will discuss about the defense relations. Thank you.